Hello, Jamie Cullum.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Good. I believe that you might be doing a gig for us.
Yes, I'm going to be at the Love Supreme Festival, which I'm really excited. I was kind of jealous last year while it was going on.
Yeah, we talked about it. You came in and thought, because it was the first year, it sort of built, didn't it?
Well, yeah,
and
do you know, it was,
before you knew it, everyone was doing it.
Absolutely, and of course, I tend to have my stuff booked up so far in advance that it would never have been an option last year. But of course, when they started talking about it for this year, I was like, I'm totally up for it. And also the lineup. I mean, I know the lineup is just being announced, but this is going to be a great festival to go to, and I get to play at it as well.
Any names that sort of jump out there for Jamie Cullum to sort of watch in?
Prison Band, Alice Russell, Courtney Pine, Jose James, Lauren Vula, Gregory Porter, Soul to Souls. I mean, it's going to be a great weekend. Polar Bear are going to be there. Great young artist I really like called Laura Jerd is going to be there. And this is just the beginning. I love the idea that everyone's going to be there for the weekend. A proper festival. With all this music, it's exactly the kind of thing I would have gone to.
And we've booked in the sunshine again as well because it was awesome.
That I don't believe. Isn't that false advertising? Are we going to get in trouble? Oh no, we don't get in trouble on this one, do we?
No, it's all right. Yeah, so we're really looking forward to doing that. Obviously, you're going to be a headliner, but detail will come as to which one you're doing. And as you were saying just before we went live, just buy the ticket for the 3 days, and then you'll guarantee a moment with Jamie Cullum.
Absolutely.
I'm just thinking this is a bit of a progression from you. If you think about way back to say your first Pizza Express gig, and getting a couple of bottles of Peroni for your gig, and then say turning up at Jazz FM with a cassette of your demo, and somebody had said to you at that point, yeah, never mind your Peronis and your cassettes and stuff like that. One day you're going to headline our festival. What would you have said then?
I mean, of course, I would have assumed you were joking. And it's amazing because Jazz FM have been my supporters from before anyone knew who I was, and it feels like it's beautiful to come full circle like this and to show this new baby festival a big thumbs up of support. Which everyone who went last year said it was an amazing time. Yeah, and the UK jazz scene needs this, and it's got it, and it's going to be amazing fun.
Well, we were really amazed with the press response, because you get the naysayers before having to say, I don't know, you won't get the people. It never happened. People won't turn up. And they did, and they did, and they did. And then it came to the press, and it was like, this is the jazz world's Glastonbury. This is a Woodstock moment for UK jazz. I mean, it just couldn't have got better.
Absolutely. And you see, imagine all these musicians in one place over the weekend as well. How many different hookups there are going to be musically, of course. But who knows the other kind as well. I mean, it is a festival.
Yeah, I've already had a tweet from one person who's a vocalist actually sort of going, does he do duets? And that whole thing.
Depends how much I've had to drink, really.
And who knows what could happen just on the spur of the moment, because it is a festival, isn't it? And the thing about festival is it's less like, one of those organised gigs where there's lots of, you're on for a certain number of minutes and no. I know there has to be organisation, but anything can happen.
Yeah, just less precious. You're less precious and actually kind of go along with the whole free spirit of being at a festival.
One thing for you, Jamie, because you are such a crossover artist and people enjoy you and they're not necessarily great jazz fans, you're going to be in front of an audience that can really take quite straight down the line jazz. How does that feel for you?
Well, I think that's great. Often when you perform at a festival, you worry about having to kind of tailor what you do, and I actually really try to never do that. In fact, sometimes when I'm playing at pop and rock festivals, I actually turn on the jazz even more because sometimes the ears aren't ready for it, and that's actually a really good thing. But I think at the Love Supreme Festival, certainly looking at the line, it's exactly the kind of place I can be exactly as I am. Not temper any side and just feel the moment and play up there with some great musicians and dig into all the albums I've made, including the latest ones. Just really have a great night and not feel like I have to be anything to anyone other than just a good musician.
Quick word on momentum. Are you happy with the response? Seems like it's been really good.
I mean, it's surpassed my expectations by a mile. It's really been amazing, and just certainly also across the world as well. I just come back from Japan just played the biggest crowds I've ever played to in Japan. I played two nights in Tokyo, 2,500 each night, and just really across the world the response has been amazing. So I've definitely got a bit more of a career left, which is good news.
I had a look at Sophie's new website as well. It's got all these boutique hotels and things.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
that's a lovely idea.
Yes,
you know, it's one of those ones where I thought, wish I thought of that.
Well, no, she's been working on that for some time, just because she does so much writing on different topics, just bringing it all into one place. So it's great, and actually, even I've contributed a bit of writing to it about my love of sneakers.
Yeah,
so yeah, check
nice.
out sophiedahl.com, and
you can,
if you're interested in my shoe obsession, that's where you're going to find out about it.
I'm loving the look of there's a hotel on there that's a tree house. So if you've ever had that childhood fantasy of staying at a but then have all the luxury.
Yeah, treehouse with a working toilet. What more do you need?
Yeah, exactly. That's grown-up stuff. Brilliant. Jamie, we can't wait to see you at Love Supreme.
Looking forward to it myself so much. Thanks for having me.